Hey YouTube, this is Outdoorsman 2009 coming to you from my house here in the great state of Michigan. Yes, and I think Michigan is a great state, man. We have water, we have hunting, we have fishing, we have the great outdoors, man. And obviously I'm an outdoors man. I'm here in my apartment, stuck here on a Sunday when it's a beautiful day outside, and I'm here making YouTube videos, trying to update, trying to get some videos out for my followers and my listeners, and get a little bit of education out there. I do have my Mackinac Island shirt on. Hopefully I attend Mackinac Island. It's August now. Hopefully I get there before the winter time. But anyway, I'm going to post this video. This is just the intro video to this video about guns in America. It's I watched it on Vanguard. It's called Guns in America. There's a host. It's low volume. I'm sorry for that. Recorded off my cell phone. I have the baby in the background, and it's crazy. But I wanted to put the information out there just to show you that it's in Kentucky. Kentucky is a Class 3 state, and then you can own semi-automatics and fully automatics. I guess you don't need an FFL license. I believe you can just purchase fully automatic and fully automatics. Sorry about that. Can't speak today. I'm sorry. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna post this video, and we're gonna show you what's going on for the Second Amendment right. The target's on you, America. The target's on you. The target's on your Second Amendment rights. And I'm just gonna post this video just to show you, if you're able to own or not, man. If you're not able to, like California, New York, etc., New Jersey, I think it is, some other states, they have them tough gun laws, but the crime is high. And we're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this video. You may have watched it, you might not have. But, America needs to fight back. We need to fight back. Yes, we do. I have an idea, that maybe you should allow people to carry more, own guns more. And maybe crime won't be so high. Because I'm not going to go after a guy that's armed, that's carrying. I'd rather go from a victim, man, like in the shootings in freaking Colorado and this and that, man. Batman shootings. It's freaking ridiculous, man. I say no to illegal gun sales, and I say yes to, getting your proper documentation and, having a license to carry. That's always a good thing, man. But anyway, this is a video, like I said. It's gonna show you this other movie. It's a little video I put together. Show you the guns that you can, purchase in Kentucky. And just America, we love our guns. And we're free and we're proud. And I'm a proud owner of weapons and guns and knives. And, let's do this, man. Here, I'm going to post this video to you. Please leave your comments, plus comments, good comments. I don't want to hear negative crap, man. But, whatever. If you want to leave a comment that's negative, that's your dumb butt for doing it. So, anyway, this is Outdoorsman 2009. I'll talk to you later.
Knob Creek, the country's biggest machine gun shoot. It's kind of like a festival celebrating gun ownership. Guns, a controversial issue in American politics and society for sure. But here, the sentiment is clear. Guns are a way of life, and we came to check out the lifestyle. Well, you see right here next to me is pretty rare. You won't find this at a lot of places in the country, but here, just outside of Louisville, Kentucky, has some of the least restrictive gun laws in the nation. So machine gun enthusiasts get together here to fire off basically about anything you can think of.
Getting up on the firing line, in my opinion, it's like the ultimate treat. I'm in the gun business 24/7. Coming here is no other way to describe it. It's awesome. I'm originally from New York City, where you can't do anything. You can't own a slingshot or a water pistol unless it's orange. And we end up moving out to Pennsylvania to get away from that. And even that state is a very free state. You can shoot, but you can't shoot like you can shoot here in West Point, Kentucky. trouble out of them. They got all the aggression already out of their system.
After talking with some of the patrons of the show, I went to talk to Chad Sumner, the third-generation owner of the Knob Creek gun range. So, tell me about the history of this event. Tell me about Knob Creek.
Well, Knob Creek, my grandpa bought this from Naval Ordnance. Naval Ordnance was the naval test range, 5-inch. The big gun, you know, big naval gun. They did shoot 16-inch guns here. Now we're to this. 15,000 people, a whole firing line, full of machine guns.
So who are these guys? Like, who are your patrons? They're gun enthusiasts, they're collectors?
Collectors, lawyers, just, you know, hobbyists. It's not cheap, you know. It's not cheap to have this hobby.
Yeah, tell me about that. You're telling me that there's a gun out here that's worth 75 grand?
Yeah, 75 grand, you know. Belfit 50 right there, almost 60 now. M60, 30,000. My favorite would probably be the minigun.
You know what's so crazy about this, you guys, is stricter gun control. It's shows like this one, which are a big part of it. They want tougher laws governing the buying and selling of weapons. But even the laws themselves can be problematic sometimes. The gun laws and the gun legislation is extraordinarily complex. So, for example, in most states, this would be a legal barrel to have as your part of your AR-15, part of your machine gun, whereas this one, this 10 1/4 inch barrel, would not be legal, right? So, general rule of thumb is that the smaller barrels tend to be illegal and the longer barrels tend to be legal. Knob Creek County is a place filled with contradiction.
We thank you for all the blessings you give us, Lord, through our life. The great things you prepared for us, Lord.
Where Bible Belt conservatism and guns are a tradition that are passed down from generation to generation.
A lot of people don't realize that it was guns that helped us keep our country the way it is. If you take our guns away and nobody, like all these law-abiding citizens don't have any guns, well, who's the only ones that have guns? You got cops and robbers. So what good does that do? It's not, you know, well, what if they break in my house? Boom, I'm dead. You know, I didn't have nothing to protect myself. High school, they had the Columbine shooting and everything. Some people kind of look at me like, yeah, what's he got done? But I'm a gun nut, you know, but there's a difference between me and a kid. You know, a difference between somebody that is taught how to use these guns and understand, besides some kid that said, you know, I'm just going to go kill people because I saw it on TV or, you know, played a video game.
Outside the main line, the attractions here kind of mimic war situations. From the chance to shoot from a helicopter to the jungle walk.
You get to use my Uzi, so you can buy it.
You can buy one?
Yeah, there's a few.
Imagine what it costs.
I guarantee that's probably going to be about $250,000, $300,000.
Kentucky's a Class 3 state, right?
Yes.
And what's that mean exactly?
You can have anything that's classified as full auto, one pull of the trigger, and empty a clip. A lot of people don't know that these are law-abiding citizens, and it takes a lot of paperwork and time to get this stuff. None of these guys got criminal records, and most of them never been to jail. So you got to fight a straight and narrow to have this stuff.
Just to possess one of these things without the right paperwork is a $250,000 fine and 20-year jail sentence.
So the range is about to go hot again right now, which means that all these guys down the firing line are going to start blasting off. We're going to head out to the range right now and try and rent a machine gun and blast off a few rounds. Hey, Chris, buddy, who's a good person to rent from?
Oh, he's got a for rent sign. Right there's one.
Okay.
That and the guy down there at the end, little fat boy.
When we get going, it's $100 to shoot 25 rounds with a 50,
Okay.
and $80 to shoot 100 rounds with a 308.
Knob Creek reads like a military history of America.
Sometimes when it gets dirty, it won't load.
It's got the M16 standard issue in Vietnam. Even the Gatling gun, used by the Union Army during the Civil War. All this sits side by side with the latest in military technology. Tell me about what you were shooting today.
Well, earlier in the day, I was shooting a 240.
At least try it once. It's like a new food. I can go outside.
And this woman shooting right here. So now we're going to go look at the results of what thousands of rounds of lead downrange does. Literally, the sky's the limit here. But that certainly begs the question, what is the limit? You know why this place is wild? Is because every time you think you've seen it all, then some dude shows up with his own tank, starts blasting away.
It's for the man who wants to take his neighborhood watch to the next level. We take it serious in our neighborhood.
Most people don't know you can even own one of these guns. And hopefully we can educate them saying, you can own that. You know, you just gotta fly the straight and narrow.
As I got ready for the night shoot, the grand finale of this event, I thought about the role of guns in America. Regardless of how you feel about them, they are a part of the fabric of American society. As our time in Knob Creek ended, I was able to put aside the controversy for a second and enjoy Knob Creek's homage to what they consider an integral part of the American idea. This is a Thompson submachine gun. Right here, bolt action 30-06. Double barrel shotgun. And the hits just keep on rolling. This is an SKS. There's another AK right here. This has been the fuel and the fire for wars in Eastern Europe, Africa, South America, and just the standard classic revolutionary. Look how many countries around the world, like they're African countries that have the AK-47 on their flag, right? Serious assault rifle. There's over 200 million guns in circulation in this country, and as many as 40% of American households report that they keep a gun in the home. Is this the way it was meant to be? As I walked among the statues of the signers of the Constitution and read the text of the Second Amendment, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I reflected on the two Americas I had seen. One where liberty and the pursuit of happiness meant the right to bear arms, and another where bearing arms means depriving someone else of liberty and life. How do we reconcile these two halves? Guns, without a doubt, contribute to violence in the United States. But who's responsible? These guys? The sport hobbyist? The gangster? The dealer who claims the law protects him from the consequences of his action? The straw purchaser? The manufacturer? It's hard to know where responsibility lies in a chain of events. Ultimately, for better or for worse, the slice of the country we saw is comprised of two cultures, both that worship their guns. Together, they constitute one nation under gun. Fully automatic America.
In less than 3 seconds. But it's lighter and shorter, making it an even more effective force suppressor. That means you can deliver a knockout punch time and time again.